Good morning, I'm Neva Manu, and this is your morning news fix for Monday, 26th of August. In this update, worry that proposed changes to the fast-track approvals bill don't fix its fundamental issues. Cabinet's recommending major changes to the Environment Committee. If approved, an independent expert panel would make the final decisions on projects as opposed to ministers. Infrastructure Minister Chris Bishop would be solely responsible for referring projects to the panel. 350 Aotearoa campaigner Adam Curry says this partial backdown is welcome, but there are things that still need addressing.
It's a great way to look at it. It looks like, the minister's not making the final decision. We're giving it to an expert body. But when the expert body has to make decisions on a very specific set of criteria, they're not really giving them the power to make decisions at all.
A colleague of the man killed at an Auckland tennis club says the victim was out for his daily walk to search for insects and plants when he was attacked. A homicide investigation's been launched after a person died at Blockhouse Bay Tennis Club on Saturday. Thomas Rice has more.
Police are still seeking an offender involved in the incident, who they believe left the area on foot. Gary Andrew from the Faux River Catchment Trust says he sat next to the man at work in an office underneath the tennis club. He says the victim was a keen entomologist who wouldn't hurt a fly.
Calls for action to ensure New Zealanders know the true cost of sending money overseas. Money transfer provider Wise surveyed more than 1,000 people and found nearly a third of those who have transferred money overseas have little understanding of the fees involved. A belief New Zealand may put feelers out on potentially joining AUKUS Pillar 2 at the Pacific Islands Forum Leaders Week in Tonga. Foreign Minister Winston Peters and Minister for Pacific Peoples Shane Reti are attending the first half of the week, with the Prime Minister attending the second half. It brings together leaders from 18 Pacific countries. Otago University International Relations Professor Robert Patman says some nations are concerned about AUKUS' potential to trigger nuclear escalation.
New Zealand will be taking soundings indirectly about how Pacific Island states might feel if New Zealand was to take the step to join Pillar 2 of AUKUS.
Auckland Transport's beefed up its turn-up-and-go transit routes across the city. It's been growing the frequent transit network, consisting of routes that run at least every 15 minutes, 7am to 7pm, 7 days a week, since around 2016. Head of Public Transport Planning and Development, Pete Moth, says almost half the Auckland population are now within walking distance of one. Frustration over the lack of an approved Mpox vaccine as the World Health Organization declares a global public health emergency for the second time in 2 years. An unapproved jab is available under certain conditions, while MedSafe is working with Health New Zealand to gain extra information required before deciding if it can be approved. In sport, Lydia Ko has won a third golf major. She has triumphed by one stroke after finishing at 7 under par at St Andrews. Armand Duplantis has eclipsed his own pole vault world record again. He's cleared 6.26 metres, 1 centimetre more than the mark he set at the Paris Olympics. Team New Zealand has won the America's Cup preliminary regatta off the coast of Barcelona, beating Luna Rossa by 34 seconds in the final. And Lando Norris has won the Dutch Grand Prix, the second victory of his Formula One career. I'm Neva Manu. That's your latest news fix. We'll be back with the next update at midday from the Newstalk ZB newsroom.